What's going on, guys? Brock back with another video review. Today we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Wendigo wave. This is the X-Force, Uncanny X-Force Wolverine figure. And I gotta say, I love the Uncanny X-Force. I love the underground covert ops whole concept behind it, and how it was unapologetic with its gore and its badassery, and Wolverine rocking this black and gray. Really awesome. This is a pretty cool figure, I gotta say, though. He is a new sculpt from what I can tell. Very different from the original San Diego Comic-Con exclusive multi-pack that had Wolverine in there. He was a bit taller than this figure and didn't have hair painted on his arms. You see that? This Wolverine's got hair on his arms. Although this figure doesn't come with any accessories, he does, of course, have the Wendigo Build-A-Figure piece, so that is pretty cool. If I can find the rest of this wave, besides Mr. Sinister, I've got one of the arms. I would like to review this guy one day. But the Wolverine figure is pretty awesome. Now, he's short, stocky dude, because, well, that's what Wolverine is. But it's still a very good figure. Not a whole lot of paint shading on this, though. Pretty much a straight black on the costume here. No blue highlights like they did on the initial figure of the X-Force Wolverine. Some Wolverine figures do have paint shading. This guy doesn't really have anything, but still, overall, I mean, the sculpt is very nice. You can see he's got butterfly joints, so you can get him in that pose that I had him in earlier, so you can cross his arms like that, or I'll show you another pose in a bit. But overall, if you're a fan of the costume and a fan overall of Wolverine, I mean, this is a pretty cool figure, especially if you did miss out on the original. But I still really like the way this guy looks. I do like the X-Force costume. For his articulation, his head can fully rotate. It can look up that far, and you can look down really far. That's pretty damn good. Arms are on a butterfly joint, so you can move them in this far and move them back that far, so you can get them in like a lunge pose. They also can fully rotate. They can go out. He's got rotation in the bicep. He's got double joints at the elbow. Wrists can rotate. By the way, the claws look awesome. Look at that. I should have touched on that before, but the claws look fantastic. They aren't warped, not bent out of the package. Really nice. They should have done this Wolverine quite a long time ago. Instead of softer plastic, it's a bit of a harder plastic, and a little pointy. They should have been doing this long ago, man. You know, I love Wolverine figures, but I mean, that's been an issue since not pre Marvel Legends Toy Biz. I'm talking like after they got rid of the detracting claws. He would have bent, you know, they'd be like this, you know. So, but I'm so glad they did that here. Like I said, the wrist can fully rotate. He does have a hinge, which is really nice. He's got upper ab bend back that far. He can bend that far. So he's got a nice torso rocker right there. You can rotate at the waist. Belt is a softer plastic, so it gets a little loose at times, but it's not something that's going to get in the way. But if you want to pose them, you're going to probably have to adjust this once in a while to make it look straight head on. Legs can go forward that much. They can go back just there. He rotates at the upper thigh. He can go out at the leg. Double jointed knees. Ankles can move up. They move down. And he's got some nice ankle pivot. Here is our X-Force Wolverine next to the 80 years Thor that I previously reviewed. And height difference is pretty accurate. I mean, Wolverine is a short, stocky dude, and Thor is a massive son of a bitch. But that is pretty awesome. All in all, I would say it's a pretty good figure. I'd even say it's a really good figure. It's probably not one of my favorites, though. I'm having a lot of fun posing this guy around and playing with it. But it's not one of my favorite Marvel Legends. I think it's a cool one for sure, but again, if you're a fan of the X-Force, and I am, and I do like the X-Force costume, it's not a favorite of mine. There are Wolverines out there that I'm probably going to say is one of my favorites if I can ever get my hands on them. But as a fill-in for now, this guy is pretty cool. And I mean, he's probably someone's favorite because, you know, X-Force is cool, and a lot of people like X-Force, and the gray and black does suit him pretty well. But one costume I do like a bit more than this, and I don't know the exact name of the costume. He's worn it maybe once or twice, but I just know of one comic where he fought against not Ghost Rider but Vengeance, and he was rocking his blue and purple getup that had like a tack belt, and I think he had a gun, and he had all this different. It was a really cool costume. Toy Biz made an action figure of it, which was a spin-off of the Uncanny X-Men cartoon. All the X-Men and villains in that line would have like glowing guns that they would be battery powered. You put the gun in their hand and they would use the battery to light up, which is really cool. So, but it was a cool blue and purple getup that he had. But anyway, it is a solid figure overall, I gotta say. So I would recommend him, especially if you're trying to finish, building this guy. But overall, I think he's good. Give him a look-see, and yeah. Please be sure to comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification icon to be updated to when I upload a new video. And yeah, guys, this is Brock, and you all enjoy the rest of your day, and have a nice one. Peace out.